What's good, guys? This is Esquilo here. I'm back. I'm bringing you guys another Wi-Fi battle. A battle I had against Virdelet. Even before the LBA started, we had this battle for the season 5 of the Elite4 region. I was a fire GymLeader. He was an Elite4 at the time. So we were at the chat and he said that he had his team ready for whenever the Elite4 phase of the or Elite4 stage, however you want to call it, for the Elite4 region started. So I said, yeah, we should have a battle, my fire squad against your E4 team. So we did that, and I'm bringing my Talonflame, my Arcanine, my MVP, the Typhlosion, my Ninetales, my Pyro, and my Megazard Y. I still have a Darmanitan and a Torkoal in the back as my sub Pokemon, because we could have a Pokemon at the time. So he has a Mega Metagross, a Jellicent, a Empoleon, Tangrowth, a Azumarill, and a Garchomp. As for his other pokes, I think I can only remember Hydreigon. I can really remember the other one. So this is the squad that he brought to me, and first thing that I noticed is that I have to avoid rock either from his Garchomp or from his Empoleon. And Tangrowth was probably there. I don't know why he brought it, because he already knew I was a fire GymLeader, so he brought the Tangrowth, but I wasn't really scared. The thing that scared me the most was really just the Garchomp and the Azumarill, because they could really destroy my team. And Jellicent and Empoleon, they can't counter my team, but I can deal with those two easily. Then I can deal with the Garchomp and the Azumarill. So I decided to start off this battle with my Talonflame, permitting him to start off with either his Empoleon or his Garchomp. So I'm going to start with my 100% priority, as it's going to start with his Panturnax, the Garchomp. So I just went for a taunt. I couldn't afford him to go for rocks, as he goes straight for an outrage. And this is from this damage tells me that he is the defensive Garchomp that he likes to run. So I'm just going to switch out and go into my Sim and the Arcanine, just so I can put an Intimidate. I am choice banded Arcanine here, and he's gonna go for a outrage and still does a lot of damage to my Arcanine, almost 45% almost. So I'm gonna switch out, because I know he's confused now, so he's probably gonna go for an Earthquake. So I'm just gonna go into my Atlas Flame, the Charizard, as he does go for an Earthquake. So now here the taunt were off, and I'm just gonna switch out back into my Arcanine, just maybe predicting a rock move, but he does. I get another Intimidate, but it's useless because he's gonna switch out and he goes into his Glacio's, how this thing's called, the Tangrowth. And I'm gonna switch out my Arcanine because I know I'm gonna take a lot of recoil if I go for a Flare Blitz on this Tangrowth. So I don't want the recoil at this point. So he's gonna go for a Sludge Bomb as I switch out into my Ninetales. It does a lot of damage because it's a critical hit. But I'm gonna go for a Solar Ring, predict him to switch out into his either Metagross or his Garchomp, but he does stay in and it does nothing to this Tangrowth. He goes for another Solar Ring and he outspeeds my Ninetales, which is crazy. He gets the poison, but I'm not too worried about. I go for another Solar Ring, predict him to switch out again, but he stays in once more. After the battle, he did say that Tangrowth was useless, so he was just sucking it off. But I really thought he was going to switch out, so I went for another Solar Ring as he goes for another Sludge Bomb and takes out my Ninetales, my Firefox with another hit, which was useless at this time. So I'm going to go into my 100% priority to tackle, and I go for an overheat. I like running overheat over Flare Blitz, because with Brave Bird and Flare Blitz it's too much recoil for my Talonflame. So overheat is there just to ease off on the recoil that I can take and still take out a lot of Pokemon. Takes out the Tangrowth, he goes into his Empoleon. I go for a taunt to prevent rocks, as he does go for the rocks. Then I'm going to go for predicting him to go for a Scald to take out my Talonflame, so I can have three turns where I can outspeed any Pokemon on his team. So my Talonflame goes down, and I am gonna go into my Pyro Hotness, the one and only, my Typhlosion, and he knows that the Earthquake is coming, so he's gonna go into his special defensive rune, Maya Blue, the Jellicent, and just look at this damage. It is amazing. It was a critical hit, it's true, but it will still be a 2-hit KO in the sun on this Jellicent. So Typhlosion gets a kill on Jellicent, which is really great. The sunlight faded and he goes into his Duke Blue, the Empoleon, thinking he can take an eruption, but this is a Specs eruption from a modest Typhlosion. There is no chance in hell this Empoleon can leave. And 10 minute period is out. He's going to his baby blue, the Azumarill now. Here I couldn't afford a switch out, and he going for a belly drop, so I just stayed here and went for another Hurricane. But he goes for a Aqua Jet, and it is choice banded. So I'm just gonna bring my Charizard because I know I can take a belly drop in the sun, Aqua Jet in the sun. So I'm gonna bring him to switch out into his either Metagross or his Garchomp, and I'm gonna go for a Heat Wave. I have Heat Wave over Flamethrower or Fire Blast because I'm gonna double. I used to be a double GymLeader for the season 5, so Heat Wave could hit both dogs, so I didn't take out the Heat Wave from Charizard. He still hits harder than Flamethrower, so I picked up his Metagross with no problem at all. He's gonna go into his Panternax now here, I switch out. I can't afford the Rock move, and I was predicting Stealth Rocks at the same time, so I'm just gonna go into my Arcanine just to get another Intimidate on these Garchomps to make it useless. As he goes for an Outrage, it does a lot of damage. Now, here I make a stupid play. I go for the Extreme Speed, because I thought the cross completely. It didn't cross my mind that he was a defensive Garchomp, even though I already knew it from before. But I went for a useless Extreme Speed just to do some damage on this Garchomp. I'm gonna go into my Pyroar after he kills my Arcanine, and I'm a choice Scarf. I go for Hyper Voice. It's not enough to kill, but fortunately for me, he gets confused. Which I don't know if he went for Earthquake here or just for Stealth Rock. But I can go for another Hyper Voice and take out his Garchomp. The Sunlight faded, which means that this is Azumarill, which is his last Pokemon, can come in and just Aqua Jet my Pyroar to death. If the sun was up, I still have a slight chance of living it. But now it's a 1v1 in his full health Azumarill with Priority Aqua Jet, Choice Band Aqua Jet against my Charizard in the half strength. Can I take an Aqua Jet? He goes for an Aqua Jet, I can take it, does less than 50%, it does 45%. I'm gonna go for a Solar Beam. I thought at the time that this game was mine. And I saw the HP bar go down and it stops at what, 1 HP. He goes for another Aqua Jet. I know I can leave it, but he gets the high roll on this one, and it is game. I lost against Virdelet. This was the first time we two battled, and just like our LBA battle, it came down to 1, 2, 3 HP from one of his pokes to live. And this was an insane battle. This was actually our first battle. We battled after for an event that Elite4 did, but I still lost that. So yeah, for my 2015 to-do list, I have to add beat Virdelet in a Wi-Fi battle. it is insane. It was another great battle. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be back next time with another Wi-Fi battle. So peace.